What's up, Leo? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So I'm excited because I'm like, I want to do this video before the sun completely goes down, and I've made it. So go me. All right, so let's get into your reading. This is coming out a bit late, so we're going to backtrack a bit. We're going to go from about the June 15th mark to July 15th, okay? Now, this will be for sun, moon, and rising signs. So let's see what's going on with you guys. What is going on for the sign of Leo? June Midmonth 2018. Okay, so the energy that we have here is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So something that you guys may decide not to move forward with, something where maybe your emotions are not where they used to be with this. But any sense of rejection or pain, it's like you're over it at this point, or you're in the place where you're almost getting through it. But something that you're walking away from. Maybe it's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, or maybe it's something where you're really taking your time. But I just feel like there was a situation here that you know wasn't within your control anymore and you had to release it. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Now, the first card for the past, Six of Swords in the reverse. So having a difficult time fully cutting something out. We have the Eight of Swords. So you're having a hard time moving away from something. You're really stuck on it. And there's that sense of having this mental hold on you when you try to move forward. And we have the Empress card in the reverse. So something had to end. You guys really had to withdraw yourself. For some of you, it could have been a Virgo specifically, because we have the Hermit card and the Queen of Pentacles, or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe something that had to do with your finances as well. But this was actually a good thing. All right? Anytime you have the World card, even if it's something painful that you're walking away from, there's a complete new chapter coming in, and it's worth you being excited about. Now, the next card here is the Justice card. So it depends on which side you guys were standing. If you did something shitty to a person or towards, an establishment somehow, then this could be the karma that's coming back in. If you feel that someone did something wrong towards you, this is where the scales balance out here. All right, so let's see what's going on with this Justice card. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. And the Hierophant. That's a very powerful combination. So there's something that you're upset about, okay, or maybe that you're being a diva about, male or female. Males could be more of a diva than females sometimes, but something that you could be upset about. A direction that you're taking in your life where you really feel like you have your, to force yourself to move forward. But when you have the Justice card and the Hierophant, you're taking something to the next level. This is something that's going to elevate you in a spiritual way as well. We have the Six of Pentacles. So this is something that's helping you to find balance, where you're finally going to be in a place where the effort that you put in is going to be reciprocated. All right, and you have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So you have balance, but you're unhappy by how you had to get there. All right, so I feel like something had to be removed from your life to get you on the right path again, but you may not see that right away. And this is in the past, so it definitely could have progressed. So you're very undecided about it. It was bringing you balance, but it was tough. It's kind of like, and you know, not to compare this to anyone, but think of someone who gets out of an abusive situation. You know, abusive relationships where somebody has a mental hold on you. It's a very serious thing. So imagine someone who's the victim in this finally getting the person ripped away from them, whether they get arrested or whether, you know, someone just deals with the problem and they're never going to see this person again. There's that sense of, look, now you have balance. Now you can live your life. Now you can do what you love, whatever you want. No one's controlling you. But then there's that part of, oh, but I loved him or I loved her. Okay, so a sense of, you know, something that wasn't working for you, something that now that it's not in your life anymore, everything's going to work well for you, but you're still holding on to whatever it was. You're still unhappy that it happened the way that it did. Now, in your present moment, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So you know that there was something that was a waste of time and effort, and it's whatever you had a hard time moving away from. And we have the Lover's card. So it could have been someone that you felt very close to. Or maybe someone trying to come back, or someone trying to come in now. But you just know it's not something that's going to work. Okay, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy keeps coming in. Someone who could be toxic for you. Okay. Now, you felt like you had no control over this thing, and you realize that now, even if you're still very closely and emotionally attached to it, but you don't want to move forward with it anymore. Whether it's willingly or unwillingly, you just don't move forward with it. And we have the King of Cups. So yeah, it could be a water energy that you're moving away from. Or just someone that is easily liked. Someone who's very charismatic, you know, who could be very good with people. And with the Three of Cups, this could be something that's very good for you. Something worth celebrating. Okay? But again, there's something here that you had to let go of. A rejection that had to happen, that you had to move away from. So for some of you, you know the relief that you're getting by moving away from this. For others of you, it could be something completely different. Maybe you're moving away from someone or something, and there's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that helps you out in some way. But there is this strong sense of guardedness that you have. Could be with your money, could be with information that you have, or it could be towards a person. All right, and you have the Page of Cups. Let's see why this Page of Cups is here. Eight of Wands. So you're very guarded. But I feel like, you know, now things are changing a little bit. That there's an energy around you that wants to help you, that wants to be good for you. But you're very guarded against it, especially because of the bullshit you went through in the past. Okay, whatever you moved away from wasn't an easy energy to get rid of from what I'm seeing. But it's something that had to happen. It's something that's forced. And you have something that really has the potential to make you extremely happy. Okay. But I feel like you're still, you know, in that gray area. Now, moving forward, you have the High Priestess in the reverse. Ignoring red signs, warning flags. Or this could be a sense of just thinking too much. Maybe feeling insecure towards a situation. Okay? And I don't like to see my Leos like this. Because you guys, to me, when it comes to being bosses and just getting what you want, like, I tell you guys how much I'm obsessed with your sign all the time. But you guys just have such a magnetic energy where you can literally get whatever it is that you want. So don't ever let anyone make you forget what that is. Okay? But let's see what's going on here. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So you're still angry. There's something that I feel is really messing with your head. All right, and it's what you walked away from. And whether it's you or maybe Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or just anyone that you're dealing with, there's someone here that is adding fuel to the fire. There could be a sense of, and I'm using this, I'm hesitant to use this word, but, you know, I don't mean it for everybody, but it could be kind of like a masochistic trait where there's something that you truly want here, but it might not be good for you at all, guys. All right, so you have something coming in, but somebody is taking that Leo strength from you. Somebody's trying to make you question your decisions and yourself. This is something that has to be done on your own. This is something where you really have to stand your ground with what you're withdrawing yourself from. Okay? Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? You have the Two of Cups. Let's get one more card here. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Despite any close connections you might have to something that you know you have to leave behind, you have to stop worrying about it. And I know that that's easier said than done, but you really need to put yourself in a place where you're not going to keep searching for whatever that was. Okay, you guys do have something good that could be coming in, but it's not going to be anything from the past. It's going to be something completely new from what you were dealing with. Okay, with the Fool card, you're turning your back on this. This is unmarked territory. And even if you have just the clothes on your back, you're going to be able to excel. This is something worth being happy and excited about. We have the Temperance card in the reverse, where it's like you guys are bothered by the fact that you need to have a new start and that you lost what you lost. Okay? There's a part of you that you know that you have to do something on your own, but you're not happy about it. And it could have happened for a few reasons. You know, maybe you weren't completely honest with the person and they saw it and moved away. All right, so that's why you're having a hard time letting it go. Maybe it was vice versa. But there's just something that clearly wasn't going to work. Now, even though it's not working, because I'm always looking for the good news and things, even though some of these readings can, you know, take a toll on us for a little bit, you have something strong coming in. Okay, maybe it's a new Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, friend, lover, family member. Okay, but there is victory that comes. And it's right around the corner. It's just that this energy that's holding you back has a hold on you. And it's not normal for me to see Leos in this position. Okay? I'll be completely honest that just with the personal readings that I've done, and I've done over like 8,000 at this point, usually when a Leo's in the situation, either they have the power to manipulate the situation in a different way, or they're able to fix it very strong. Okay, so there's something here where now I'm seeing you guys, and it's not going to be all of you, because all of this energy could be transferable, but some of you you're letting someone get the best of you. You're letting something get the best of you. And that's not typical to your nature. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. All right, so something unexpected definitely came out. And, you know, it's tough because you guys are still holding on to it in some sense. In regards to the advice that's coming in, what you guys are dealing with now that is making you upset or making you feel unstable, it's going to come back for you. And you have two choices here. You continue to let a situation look weak, which it's not something I can fathom for my Leos. I can't. You guys are such a powerful sign for me. Anytime I want to do something big in life, I tap into my inner Leo that's in there somewhere, you know, because you guys have such, like I said, such a magnificent energy. But whether you guys cheated or someone else cheated or someone abused their authorities and, you know, whatever got you to this, is going to continue to do it. There's something that you're letting go of, okay? Whether someone stops talking to you or you stop talking to them. And, you know, if you are still talking to this person or you're still dealing with this energy, it's not genuine, okay? Whether you're the one who's not being genuine or someone else is the person not being genuine, it's just not. So, although this is something that's messing you up, that powerful person within you is still there. This is putting you in a place where you can take off and you can excel. You have the potential to take control of the situation. And I'm not saying control of another person, because it can't be done with this other person or with this other energy here. It's something that you have to do on your own. It's something that you have to get a grip of yourself, not somebody else or something else. Okay? But something is falling out. There is something unconventional that you're not over. Okay? And it's leaving you worried. And you guys are in a place where you're creating more in your head than what is actually there. Okay. Now, like I said, this energy is going to try to come back in for you, but it still will not be reliable. You have something here that you have the capability of building. The universe is trying to clear out something that you no longer need so that you could excel. All right? You see things for what it is. The clarity is out. Whether you did something wrong or someone else did something wrong, it's all on the table. So this is a time where you guys can really build something huge. If you just decide to change and you just start working on the new. You don't have to completely run, head first or dive head first into anything if you don't feel ready. But at least talk about different possibilities. Talk about different things that you can build. And if this person or situation comes back in, you're going to be very unhappy. You or they is going to feel like you've been doing so much or they've been doing so much. And someone is just still not getting what they want. So it's going to bring a lot of pettiness. It's going to bring a lot of stubbornness. It's not a good idea. It's only going to throw you off course. Okay? So just know that there is going to be balance here. But there's just too much that you or somebody else wasn't aware of in the situation. And if you just chill and you allow things to just be, okay, that's when you'll be able to build something great. That's when you're actually going to allow energies that are meant to be in your life. Leos, whatever it is that you guys are going through, from what I'm seeing, because you guys are usually, like I say, you're used to taking initiative, taking charge, making things happen. For this specifically, I feel like you just need to take a step back and ask yourself, the place that I'm at right now, is this truly who I want to be? Is this truly what I want to do? Or have I been thrown off course? Is this something that I genuinely wanted to work for me? And if your answer is yes, then why? Okay, is it something that you felt your heart was just, can't live without? Are you doing it because you're used to it? Or, it's something that was a habit that you're just used to, always just being there? I always tell you guys, you have the Leo switch, where you could be so consumed in something and it's like someone puts you in a trance and you're somewhere else completely. This is going to be a good time for that switch. Okay, and this is coming from the person who has had the switch been turned off on her, by Leo. And I still adore your sign, because I just, anytime a person does something that could be painful, or they do something that you don't necessarily agree with, don't take it so personally. When a person does something wrong or very rash, okay, and it's something that really fucks with you, that is coming from a place of pain. Okay, that's coming from a place of ignorance or a place of, suppressing some sort of anger or pain that they may have gone through. Okay, so if you feel like you've been getting screwed over and you feel like you've tried so hard for something but it just hasn't worked out, you got to act accordingly. Okay, and when a person hurts you, it's only because they're hurt themselves by something. But that doesn't mean that you have to lay around and be someone's punching bag. Okay? So guys, I love you. Definitely a lot to get through for this month. But the good thing is that the July readings will be out super soon. Okay, so wait for those. And for those of you that do want a personal reading, you can go ahead and get it in the description. All of my links are there. Now guys, the current wait time for the readings is about 10 to 14 days, okay, but I do offer emergency readings. So if you guys want to get a hold of me, within 24 hours, excluding Sundays, then you always have that option, okay? But just bear with me and be really patient because I've been super swamped lately. But I love y'all, and we'll speak soon. Take care.